And a very happy hump day to you all. It's Mr. Robin of the Cosmic City blog with another of our almost daily blogcasts for those of you too lazy to read the posts. You know, Wednesday for me has always been like sitting atop the first major incline of a roller coaster. You're up there, peering over at the slope you're about to descend, knowing that the weekend, hopefully, is at the bottom. Okay, so much for the niceties, on to business. I have an update to what I posted yesterday. The hairdressing hydrologist, Gigi, revealed last night that following yesterday's CCB post, she is leaning toward Cousin Fred's discipline as a self help guru being something she is calling etherealism, namely physical intimate contact with some ghosts as a way of leading yourself out of the funk you may find yourself in. Gigi's basic philosophy of life for Cousin Fred is that humans by and large suck, so why not reach for something otherworldly? The main thrust of etherealism will be to step outside your known usual world and embrace the kinetic plasma. I'll have to give that some more thought, I think. I started to question her about some of the tenets of etherealism, but she informed me that she is still working through several things. Cousin Fred seems altogether pleased with the direction of his future guration. I know that pervert. He's likely thinking Roman orgy with a bunch of spooks. But I digress. Friend Lamont arrives today with the RV that will carry us away to the Burning Man Festival in Black Rock, Nevada. By the way, in yesterday's post, I offered Gigi's ticket for Burning Man to anyone interested in going with us. I'm pleased to announce that someone, Seaside Blondie, has taken me up on the offer. No more tickets. You'll have to experience Burning Man vicariously through my dispatches from the field, or in this case, the desert. Just in case you're playing along at home, we figured out a way for Cousin Fred to get his online application for growing medical marijuana to the state of Oklahoma when registration opens this Saturday. Gigi will also do that. It makes more sense for her to do it anyway, since part of the rules for having anything to do with medical marijuana in Oklahoma, that is, using, growing, distributing, prohibits anyone with weapons from being issued a license. Gigi is the only person on the compound without an assortment of weapons to her name, so that works. Honestly, it makes little or no sense whatsoever to enforce such a rule. Honestly, it makes little or no sense whatsoever to me to enforce such a rule. I've known a lot of pot smokers in my life and times, as well as a lot of boozers. And I would certainly rather have the pot smokers have a firearm than an alcoholic. But what the hell do I know? Friends, have you ever considered how much it must genuinely suck to be Donald Trump, aka Fearless Leader? Seriously, you have the rabid media constantly criticizing your every move. Even Fox News is kind of turned against him. Well, except for Hannity and one of the three idiots on that stupid morning show. Your wife, the First Lady, makes subtle little jabs at you when you aren't looking. You feel it's necessary to lash out at just about anything and everyone on Twitter and then ignore what your critics say was so effed up about what you just tweeted. How's that for passive aggressive? To make your narcissistic psyche feel better, you keep going back to the same locations to hold 1930s style rallies where only the people who are blindly following you are allowed inside to listen. West Virginia is one of those. Please tell me again why they're in the Big 12. Why doesn't he come to Oklahoma? He could hold a rally in Shattuck or Arnett. There isn't more than a handful of angry, disgruntled liberal Democrats within 100 miles of there. So now, with the conviction of Manafort and the guilty plea of Cohen, two of the three Manhattan Stooges dropping yesterday, according to a lot of smart people, Trump should be worried. Is he? Nah. He's taking the Alfred E. Newman approach. What, me worry? According to a New York Times columnist, Brett Stevens, who is, by the way, a conservative, writing on Twitter after the Cohen plea, Fearless Leader is guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors and should either resign his office or be impeached and removed from office. Do we at CCB think that will actually happen? Probably not. There are a lot of legal scholars who believe a sitting president can't be indicted for anything while in office. At any rate, beginning impeachment proceedings against fearless leader would likely tear this country apart. It will certainly be entertaining to watch it all play out. That is all. Follow us, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, do whatever it takes to make me famous. Until next time, this is the Cosmic City Blog, signing off.